Good luck, brother.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
Let's go, folks. Let's go, folks. Tighten up the chin strap. Let's tighten up the chin strap, boys.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
In the you we trust.
In the you we trust.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
In the you we trust. In the you we trust.
Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
In the you we trust, boys.
Completion makes it second and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls in the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Let's go.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
I'm feeling it, fellas. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, fellas.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. Well, spotted at the 42.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30.
That's me. I can't.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
We go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That kind of execution in the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the
kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up the first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass, cost him 5 yards. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield.
I couldn't switch. I couldn't switch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time.
Oh.
Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Good check, boy.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up.
The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Takes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out.
Good thing. Good thing.
He's got some space.
Good thing, because he was open underneath. That's a good sink right there.
Boy, just a
Stared him down.
right there,
That's a good sink right there. Good play.
With much confidence. Just put it up for grabs.
That's a good play right there.
Defense comes down with it.
And the Auburn offense.
Did I call that? Control is little.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here.
That's a good sink right there,
Well,
because I thought it was open.
First half, not much time remaining to cut into this lead.
That's a good sink right there. Just me though. Just me though. Gotta be better there. Gotta be better there.
First down here for this offense.
Gotta be better there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket.
Are they gonna call a legal contact on me?
Eventually they swallow him up, a sack. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Yeah, I gotta get home.
And looking to throw now on first down. bringing pressure. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here.
Good luck, brother. In the you we trust. Shoulder took his points SMH.
And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he boots it high into the air. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a quick grab. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They got some things to work out here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. return man decides to signal fair
Come on,
catch.
Keith. Come on, Keith. You got the heart of a champion, Keith. Heart of a champion, Keith. Yeah, so we want to get physical. We want to get physical.
On the Auburn offense, back
We
out
don't
on
want
the
to
field.
trade. We want it physical. We want it physical.
First play of the second half.
We want it
is a handoff.
physical. We want it physical.
Line does their job eating up those double teams.
We want it
freeing up the
physical,
backroom to
baby.
make the play.
We want it physical.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's a pig.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows
That's
his hands on a
okay.
nice catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Makes the
We'll
catch
take it.
inside
We'll
the
take
10-yard
it.
line.
Pressure got to get there.
Really
We
good
live with
job
that.
here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Throw it in the end zone.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Looking to throw it again. Back in the
Yup,
end
throw
zone.
it.
He
Throw it in there.
could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
Throw it in there. Throw it in there.
Third down and goal now. Offense looking to throw the ball.
We'll take it. Throw it in there.
End zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Throw it in there.
Well, what a job by the offensive
Throw it in there.
coordinator. That 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him.
I'm actually that's the person to talk to. I had a
One of
touchdown.
the senior leaders in this defense.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the target, and it's complete.
That's what you call play calling.
Oh, and he breaks free.
That's what you call play calling.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry up. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Miami. They will claim the 2nd half lead.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Thank you. Thank you.
And he's brought
Thank
down,
you.
but hold on,
Hold
there's a
it.
flag on the play.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Under heavy pressure.
Oh, I didn't see him.
As he throws it. Caught way
Who
downfield
missed
for a
him?
huge gain. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield.
Black Brothers. In the U
We fighting, baby. We fighting, baby. We fighting, baby. We fighting, baby. We fighting, baby.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
We fighting, boys.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. He shreds the tackle. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Let's go Hurricanes.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And uses his...
This man's got new zone.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now.
Good luck, brother. In the U we trust. Shoulder took his points SMH. This mask got me dying.
Up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's 3rd down after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. At the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone.
Oh!
Touchdown, Auburn.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And now the decision to go for 2. Gutsy call by this coach. He wants to win it right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of...
Let's go!
And the defense brings him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! No finger can hold against me! No finger can hold against me! No finger can hold against me!
For another classic brother.
The Canes will remain!
Next round, big dog.
Run out the clock and begin the celebration. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Have fun in Cancun.